Okay, our next area we're going to work on now is step 6 is going to be the cab of the truck. So I'm going to go to Object Manager. I'm going to select our part maker, copy, paste, rename this to the cab. There we go. And then go to F3, go to points mode, and select all the back points. Oops, we got a wrong kind of tool selected here. We want our rectangle select tool, select all these, delete. Select these points back here because we don't need those. Delete. And you may want to go down here and straighten these points out where they line up with the rest of the truck. Do the same for that one. A little tweaking here while we're working. Then go ahead and delete the front part of the truck. Don't delete these yet because what we're going to do now is add some cuts. So get your knife tool. And we want to do a cut right there. Then we want to do a cut from our bottom. We want to do a cut right there. And redo that one because we want a little bit closer end. Right there. There we go. We want to do a cut right here. Let's go to this side because we're actually going to be working on this side. There we go. And do one about a little bit lower, halfway down between this poly. There we go. And that's all the cuts we want to do for right now. Okay, so now what we're going to do is open up the Object Manager again. Select this cab, copy, paste, and name this door. Okay, hide it. Select the cab again, and let's go to polygon mode, live selection tool, and go ahead and select all these polys right here. And first what we're going to do too is we're going to delete these right here. We're going to have to do some fixing here. Excuse me. Select these right here and delete them. And you want to go ahead and select these polys right here. These right here up to the door, to the window. Make sure that one's selected. These right here. Select these. Okay. Oop, deselect those right there. Okay, next what you want to do is just go ahead and do an extrude inward. Just a little bit, and then one more. There you go. Now delete. Okay, now go back to your live selection tool. Select these right here and delete those. There we go. Now what we want to do is go down here and we want to piece these together and fill in this area right here. So go to line, go to your bridge tool, select this right here, go to that right there, select this, go to that right there. Okay, we fixed that right there. And what we're going to do now is this area right here. So we need to get the live selection tool, select this one, this one all the way to the middle one right there. And just extrude it, one little one and another little one. Oops, excuse me, go back. Go ahead and pull it down a little bit. And before you do any more, go to points mode, live selection, select this one, and pull it where it's back up this way and out of the way and up a little bit like that. Okay. Now we're gonna stitch and sew it, so don't worry about it not being in the right place. Go back to line mode, and you can move this line back now where it lines up with the truck, and extrude one more time. There we go. All right, pretty cool. All right, one more time. Let's go to points mode and select all, right click, and optimize. Okay. I don't know why we jumped like that. Okay, now let's go to live selection tool, deselect all. We're going to do some sewing here if it'll let us do it. Okay, go to structure, stitch and sew, select this point, sew it to that one, select this one, sew it to that one. And there we go. We're good to the middle. Now let's just do a little check here. Live selection here. Select those 2 points right there. Go to structure, set point value, and open up the attributes. say set just in case they're off. There we go. And there we go. We have that part done. Now, I'm going to do this back part too. And this is more simpler than the rest of them. Just go back to the line tool, and you can line tool or the line select. And part of easier, just go F3 and use this right here and select those lines right there. There we go. We just got to deselect these lines. There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Now, just the lines we want are selected. And simple. To do this is just do an extrude, real little, and then size it, and then pull it in a little bit. We don't want to go to 3. Just a little bit right there, then extrude one more time. And then shrink it down a little bit more, and then pull it in a little bit. Just pull it a little bit more out there. So, all right, there you go. One more thing, let's go to the top view. Go to points mode, the rectangle select tool, delete those polys. And there goes your cab. Open your object window, slide the cab in here. There we go. And you can see that we've got some curves here that we don't want. And actually, we want these areas right here to be curved a little bit, but not that much. So what we're going to do is add some knife cuts. Here we go. Go here. You got to make sure you add it from underneath here. Okay. So just go right here and add a little one here. There we go. It's pretty good. And then you want to add one here. There we go. There we go. And that's good right there. And do we need one there? I don't think so. We're going to add one here just to give it a little bit more life so that we can have it more slope like that where it's not as much. Actually, we want to bring that down a little bit because it's a little bit more curved than that. There we go. And we'll do one on the top just for the heck of it because we're going to have to do some manipulating for the window. And this will help us out. Okay. Now this one will have to be a lot closer. And this is where an important thing goes, that you got to make sure that you have your basic box mesh set up right so that you can get your, when you start doing these cuts, you don't have to do a whole bunch of tweaking of little bitty lines. So put this out here like that a little bit. And then one up here, a little further than the other. There we go. Now let's turn the hyper node back on. And let's see what kind of shape we get now. There we go. That's a lot better looking. Let's look right here. That's good right there too. There we go. All right. Looks pretty good.